yesterday. Just the issue with the Cowboys yesterday is the number of times that McCarthy and the Cowboys found themselves or placed themselves or ordered up a play that put the entire operation right in the front seat of situational football and needing to be situationally smart and also execute the play in such a way that minimized the risk of whatever they were attempting. The fake punt was the zenith of it, the pinnacle of it, right? To put themselves in a risky spot, and they operated it. They executed it. They were situationally smart to call it. They needed that spark. It was an excellent button to push. What the hell happened next? Where you're saying, I'm going to leave my team out there, special teams until the last possible second, and then swap units.
It was so stupid.
And they were situationally awful right there. And you're now leaving yourself open to the umpire standing over the snap of the football to allow the opportunity for the other team to substitute. And the other team was like, no, they were kind of like Coach Dale. We got our guys on the floor. That's our team. And then they snap it, and it's a delay of game. I was just wondering why it was delay of game, why you're needing the other team to have an opportunity to swap out defenses, and they clearly were not doing it. Why the umpire stood for as long as he stood there?
That was weird.
Okay. And then I did think they got the ball back to Dak in time, but clearly I guess they thought he hadn't. But you're allowing yourself to be put in the position of these things to happen because you waited so damn late to swap your unit out. And what are you trying to do? Just do that to get San Francisco to burn a timeout or jump off sides under the threat of them, what? Running an offensive play or with their fake punt team on a first down?
Yeah, weird.
Why don't you just take the win of you being situationally smart and executing it in the moment and just put your offense back out there? You've got the momentum.
Well, Romo was calling it the whole time. He's like, they're doing this so they'll call a timeout and just waste
but
one.
What for? Just
so
take
they don't
that
have
win.
it at the end? Yeah.
Don't be too damn greedy.
That
Take
was
your
so
win and go.
stupid.
Like,
It was
what
so
happened?
dumb.
It was so dumb.
It's like
and then the other thing, too, is that you have to be situationally brilliant and smart to let your guy run it with no timeouts left with the whole middle of the field open as opposed to throwing it twice. You know? It's not like they had 11 men on each side of the sideline. I mean, there were some holes for you to find maybe to try and get somebody out of bounds. That would have been risky too. If you're running up the middle, just get the few yards and get the hell down and then find the umpire. That was the problem, is that they put themselves in situations where they needed to be situationally brilliant and supposedly all practiced and coached up for it, and they weren't good in them. That's on the coach, right?
Yeah.
Ultimately.
That was like one of those fire drills where you get out of the car when you're a kid and you run around and then you hop in and the driver jump. I was sitting there like, what is going
on? It was weird. It was weird. Like, why are we trying that fake punt on first down?
Fantastic. It was great. And it was like the Benny Hill song.
The fake punt was so awesome.
Dude,
caught everybody by surprise.
The original punters are people too. Punter, the George Washington of this is Brian Anger.
He's the one who started it off?
Yeah, he was
he was terrific. He kept putting the ball inside the 10-yard line on San Francisco.
He hit the scoreboard.
He hit the scoreboard.
Yeah.
He's the one who threw that pass. And then what are we supposed to do? Like, let's burn a timeout. We don't want Anger to throw it again? Like, what the hell was that?
That made zero sense, like I said.
Or run it? Like you're going to run an option with Brian Anger? Let's burn a timeout. Let's jump off sides because we're so nervous. Like,
I figured his arm was that live.
Like, what are they doing? Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.